I'm Jen BAKA. I'm an associate professor of geography at Penn State, and I've been leading an HEI-funded project to study the potential linkages between unconventional energy development, water contamination, and public health in a tri-county region here in the Marcellus area of Pennsylvania, Beaver, Washington, and Greene County. The initial project that HEI funded, we find that there's potential evidence of water contamination in a handful of hotspot areas around wastewater impoundments and possible spills, largely in Washington County, Pennsylvania. And so in the second phase of the study, we're going to go out and gather samples from people's private drinking water wells to test to see if that contamination still exists. And we're also going to do a household survey to understand potential exposure risks, because it's not just enough to say that there's contamination, but we want to try to make that link to possible health risks. In that first phase of the research, it was innovative because we first went out and did community focus groups in Beaver, Washington, and Greene counties to understand what community concerns were. And to do that work, we worked with local NGO groups like the Center for Coalfield Justice and the Clean Air Council, who really did a lot of outreach for us to get people to those focus groups and to come talk to us. And we're working with them again to try to get into people's homes. They've been helping to spread the word. And we're also working with extension agents at Penn State, because we are a land-grant institution. So really trying to get out into the community to advertise the study. I'm most concerned as a social scientist who does community engaged scholarship of making sure that we address the concerns of communities, and what they want to know is, what's going on with their water system. So what we're going to do in this study is share all the results back to communities and the individual participants, and be available to explain the individual analyses. But then, as we aggregate the results of both phases of the study, we'll talk to the DEP and other regulators and also industry so that we can share the results. And if there is evidence of contamination, in hopes that we could improve regulatory practices and industrial practices so that we can keep communities safe.